In the diagram, black plays rook a c8. What is white's best continuation? White plays knight f4, attacking black's queen. Black plays queen h6. White plays knight e6, discovering an attack on black's queen. Black plays g5 or queen h5 or f4. White will capture the rook. Knight takes f8. Rook takes f8. White is exchange up. The alternative after knight f4, the alternative queen g5 also doesn't work, because again white will play knight e6, discovering an attack on black's queen. Black will play queen f6 and white will play knight takes f8. Now let us return to the initial position. Black's g6 pawn was blocking his queen's retreat route. This g6 pawn is blocking queen's retreat route. White's pawns and king were covering g4. See, this black's queen cannot come to g4 because the white's pawn is covering it. Similarly, the h4 pawn is covering the g3 pawn is covering the h4 square. So the queen cannot come here. And the white's king is covering the h3 square. So king will capture it if it comes to h3. So white played knight f4. Seeing all this, white played knight f4, forcing black's queen to move to the diagonal d2 h6 diagonal. So whether black's queen goes here or here, it will still be on the d2 h6 diagonal. This geometrical arrangement allowed white to discover an attack on black's queen with the knight e6. On the next move, the firing piece. Here, white's knight is the firing piece. Usually, in a discovered attack, there is a rear piece. Here, white's bishop is the rear piece attacking the queen, and the knight is the firing piece. This firing piece captured black's rook. This example shows how white used black's queen's poor placement. See here, black's queen is poorly placed. This queen did not have many squares to move to. The bishop is covering this diagonal, pawns are covering these squares, and the king is covering the h3 square. So black once the knight attacked, black's queen only had 2 squares left. Only these 2 squares. So white played knight f4 to force the queen to go to the D to H6 diagonal. And then white used that discovered attack technique to win material. So because rook is stronger than knight, white won the exchange. Thank you.